Yeah, I'm driving around town in San Fernando.
And I'm riding in the 8.
Yeah, I used to have dreams of driving Lambo.
Now I'm trying to get it right.
Welcome to the Let You Tell It podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host, Cesar. As you guys see, I don't have a guest for me today. Today's episode's a little different. I decided to do a little solo episode, to talk about, my life, because I don't think that many of you guys know, like, my backstory and stuff like that. And from the last clip with the homie Angel, a lot of people have been asking me about stuff. So I wanted to, like, come on here and, like, clear a little bit of things up, talk about my life a little bit. But there is somebody still here. He's here every episode, but it's a little different today because guess what?
What's up, fools?
He has a microphone.
Oh, he gave me a mic. He done fucked up now.
Yeah. I gave him a mic.
I get to ask him whatever I want.
It's so fucking weird because, like, I have to talk and, like, he's over there. So I don't want to be not looking over there and then looking over here, So we're gonna see how this goes because like I said, it's just an episode because we talked about it. I did have a guest. I did have a guest for today, but
and we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. But I just wanted to do just a little, little solo thing. Like I said, talk about myself. A lot of you guys don't know my background. Some of you guys do, my real people. I don't want to say real people. That sounds fucked up. Just, the people that really, like, that know me, that have been knowing me for years or a couple of years. You guys know the background and stuff like that. And so I'm giving Sinalma the opportunity to ask me what he thinks the people want to ask. And I didn't even tell you this. Bro, anything.
Anything?
Anything. Like, bring up any topic you want to bring up. I'm going to answer it to my best of my ability.
Do you spit or swallow?
I don't do that.
All right. We'll skip that one.
No, but, like, for real, like, anything, bro. I'm talking about, like, any situation I've been in. Anything. Anything, bro. So
you said it.
This is the chance for the people to, like, really, really, really get to, like, know who I am. So anything.
All right.
So first of all, I introduce myself all the time on every episode, but my name is Cesar. I'm born and raised in the San Fernando Valley, Panorama City section. Moved around a lot, but always found my way back home to the valley. My mom always had boyfriends, so I was always moving, like, Lancaster, Palmdale, shit like that. But my family always stood here in the valley, and I always made my way back, no matter what, But fucking ask me, bro. I don't even know how to, like, start this off. Just ask.
Well, no, you started it pretty good. I was gonna ask your background. Like, you are from the valley. This podcast is heavily valley based. It is the valley's best podcast, if you ask me.
Thank you.
But yeah, I was gonna say, what section of the valley is home to you? You said Panorama City.
Yeah, Panorama City, the heart of the San Fernando Valley. Don't get that shit twisted. I'm gonna put up an image right here. Panorama City is the heart of the San Fernando Valley. Don't you ever get it twisted. It's no disrespect to nobody, nothing like that. But the Panorama City's been the heart of the valley. That's us. That's where I grew up, right there.
So talk about maybe, like, growing up there. Like, what spots in Panorama are special to you? What spots did you grow up going to that, like, have a special place in your heart? Whether it's food spots, going shopping, just landmarks. Let's talk about it.
So, I grew up right there on Blythe Street. A lot of people know that. A lot of people didn't know that. I don't really mention it too much because, fucking politics, I guess, But yeah, I grew up right there on Blythe. Spent a lot of my time. That street's always gonna be, like, a special place in my heart, no matter what. That's the street that made me. That street, we used to play cops and robbers all the time. From building to building, shit like that. Then I wasn't down the street. I had the plant. And back in the day, before the plant was it was today, I had it different. I had all amusement. I had the Hello Kitty store, RP the Party City that just closed down. Hibbit used to be a Dickie store. The fucking Chipotle used to be a Marisco spot.
Ooh.
Fuck, what else?
Was that depressing for you to see?
Oh,
like
hell yeah,
all
bro.
your spots that you grew up with changing into like these corporate spots, like a Chipotle or.
I mean, it was, it was bound to happen, just because, just the way shit just happens in the world where everything just changes and stuff like that. But like where Five Below was, it was the Hello Kitty store. At the corner, it was like an ice cream parlor. Then there was a Chinese spot. There was a pizza spot. And, people used to go there before the movies and get shit, because, movie theaters were expensive back in the days. I mean, it's good to
now.
I mean, they're getting reasonable. I mean, if you go like on like special days,
the plan has.
Yeah. So like, I mean, just to see that to see that the Regency is still there after fucking all these years. I don't know how many years, since I've been a kid, that it's still there. That's good. Where the Spectrum is and that new bank. That used to be a laundromat right there. Oh, no, sorry. A section of it used to be GameStop, the original GameStop. And then the other section used to be the laundromat where my grandma always used to go do laundry. So, and then the Philly cheese spot used to be a Togo's. And then there used to be a dental place. Bro, I could say this shit like the back of my head, bro. The nail spot was always a nail spot. Dentalville was right there. It's still a dentist's office. Don't know what it was. There's a fucking... There used to be a hometown buffet, bro. Yeah. It's like a Blue Cross insurance place now, but hometown buffet, bro. If the real ones know it, dog, that shit. What was it, like $15-$20 a head? All you could fucking eat.
The real big bags.
Oh my god, bro. And the food was not good, but we all just fucking ate it, bro. Because it was buffet. Yeah, but I was always at that dessert spot, bro. Fucking making
soft serves,
bro.
Shit.
Making contraptions, whatever the fuck you call them, out of like crazy shit.
Making contractions.
I would I would put a cookie, some ice cream, hot fudge, sprinkles, chocolate chip, and then a cake on top.
A cake on top?
A piece of cake on top of it, bro. Bro, you every time at hotel buffet, don't let me go to that fucking dessert section, bro. But I mean, to see like a lot of it change now, it kind of like really like sucks. Like Panorama Mall was right down the street from us. That shit is dead. That's
just an empty building.
And then I mean, I had Walmart. I don't like Walmart now as an adult because you got fucking women, and I mean, you have families there. You're going just to buy 10 things, and you have to bring all 8 of your children. That shit's so fucking annoying. I'd pay the extra and shop at Target any fucking day. I don't care.
God, I've seen dirty diapers in that bitch.
Exactly, that shit. That our Target is. I mean, our Walmart is the most ghetto fucking Walmart. Everything's locked up. Everything's locked up. You need to fucking push a button for everything, and it takes them 30 fucking minutes to get to you because there's 20 other fucking people pushing the fucking button. Literally.
Yeah.
That shit sucks. If you catch me at Walmart, it's because I'm really down bad. All right? Just know that.
If you catch me at Walmart, it's because Target's closed.
That too, because I know they stay open till like 12 o'clock or something like that.
Shit like that.
Yeah, so, yeah, but fuck Walmart.
What would you say, and this is just food question because I'm fat, but what would you say is like the best taco spot in Panorama? It could be an old one from back in the day, or even like a new one that's popped up.
Damn, taco spot in Panorama City. Fuck.
Maybe not even the best, but like, what's your favorite?
Dog. So you see, me, I grew out of that taco stage, bro.
What grew out of a taco stage?
Yeah, it's like
you don't like tacos anymore.
I like tacos, but like if I'm going to a taco stand, I'm not getting tacos.
What are you getting?
A quesadilla or torta or something, dog. Like, I'm not getting fucking tacos.
I love quesadillas.
So my favorite spot to get, like...
Well, what's your favorite spot to get, like, just a quick bite to eat? Like, all right, taco stand, but I'm going to go get a quesadilla. What's, like, the
Leo's
spot?
Tacos.
Leo's?
Right there on Lower Canyon and Osborne. Or there's one on Sepulveda and Parthenia. Okay. There wasn't really that many taco stands in Panorama. I could be wrong, but... Shit, dog. You gave me $5 as a kid. I'm at the corner of my street at McDonald's getting fucking 4 to 5 McChickens, dog. That's me.
Yeah.
Like that was me. I was at the McDonald's. They knew me at the McDonald's. I was always getting a water cup, getting Sprite, you know, fucking, it looked like water. I got kicked out so many times for that. Fucking McChickens used to be $1.09. You guys remember that? McChickens being $1.09? That was my shit. I used to just go with $1. Sorry, I don't have the 9 cents. You're all right. Don't even worry. Boom. I had a fucking McChicken. I was chilling. Now, what are they going for? Like 2 something?
For I think more than that.
Yeah, you
They're
see?
like close to $4 now.
Yeah, so like, I mean, whenever I was eating tacos, it was like just at my house, you know, but
Right.
now as an adult, like I go to like different taco stands, but like I said, I'm not getting fucking tacos. I'm getting fucking, I mean, if I have to, I'll get tacos al pastor. You know, that's my favorite type of protein for tacos, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was hard. That's a good one. Good taco stand in the valley. I mean, in the Panorama area. Yeah, that was a tough one, but yeah, I wasn't getting tacos.
What do you have to say about like the reputation that Panorama has in the valley?
Fuck. What's the reputation? What are they saying about it?
What do they say?
Yeah.
Well, they say it's, you know, it's ghetto, whatever. But they could say that about a lot of parts in the valley. But like, it has a certain stigma to it, you know?
Yeah.
Because obviously you have Blythe Street, you have all that going on over there. But just in general, I mean, Panorama kind of has this stigma about it. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, shit. Like you said, you could say that about any section in the valley that is ghetto, you know? I mean, shit, if that's the case, that's my ghetto palace right there, dog. You know, I love that section. You know, I had everything around me. You know, the street I grew up on, my family was well known. You know, I was well taken care of. You know, when it came down to, like, people there. Was it scary? Yeah, dog, it was gang active. We were in the middle of everybody. You know, you make a right, you got right under the bridge, you have another gang right there. You go right down the street, you got another gang right there. A little more down the street, passing Sepulveda, you got 2 more down there. You know, so like we were right in the middle of all, pretty much like of everything. So like it got scary and stuff like that. Its reputation shit. Yeah, fuck it. You call us ghetto, we ghetto fabulous. I guess you could say that. I mean, shit, I made it out of there. I don't see what it's stopping anybody else from making it out of there.
Facts.
I mean, I'm still in the valley. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's always gonna be home, but you know, I respect everywhere I go. You know, I'm good. You know, everywhere I go, I respect it. You know, whenever I'm in somebody else's neighborhood, you know, I'm not showing no type of disrespect or anything like that. I'm, you know, like, hey, you know, I'm Cesar. You know, nice to meet you. You know, woo-de-woo. You know, people introduce themselves the way they do. Shake hands. You know, pretty much all I could do. But I mean, the reputation Panorama has as being ghetto and shit like that. Yeah, it's ghetto. You know, but you can say that about anything, bro.
Facts. So let's talk about more your family dynamic. Let's get into that. What was the family dynamic growing up for you?
You see, so growing up, it was good, dog. Growing up, the family was there. You know, Christmas, and it was so fun. It's so funny because I was just talking to my best friend Mike about this. Christmases used to be so dope as fuck back then. You know, presents all around the fucking house. Not even just the tree, the fucking house. You know, Thanksgiving dinners being amazing and stuff like that. Now it's, you know, my family's really divided. You know, me personally, I don't speak to my mother. I don't speak to one of my uncles. And, you know, that those are my reasons. I will, you know, you ask me, I will never speak to them again. That's just me. You know, you know, with me and my mom's situation, it's a little tough. You know, because I'm not going to sit here and say she wasn't there for me. She was there for me, you know, when she was at my baseball games and stuff like that. It's just, you know, my mother's the person that she is, and I've came to facts to accept it, you know, like, she's just that person, and she will never change. So, you know, with my mom, you know, like I said, it's just, it is what it is, you know. One of my uncles, I don't fuck with him at all, bro. You know, he's a bum. I don't fuck with him. I can give 2 shits about that guy. I don't know who the fuck he is, you know. And, bro, the family can watch this. I don't give a fuck. Clip it, send it to him. Bro knows he can run the ones with me anytime, dog. That's one person, like, I really don't fuck with, you know. And it's like, you know, I've talked to people about it. It's just, you know, it's just shit about me, bro, that, like, we were all raised together, and he's doing shit that we weren't raised to do. And it's just like, where the fuck are you, you know, learning that shit from, bro? Like, he brings shame to my last name. I'm very like serious about my last name. Like I love my last name, where it comes from, why I have my last name, and my family knows that too. So, with my uncle, like he's a bum, fuck that fool. I don't give a fuck about him, but with the rest of my family, like with my siblings, I'm the oldest out of 4, and our relationships are not fully there. The shit is with me. Our relationships start growing good, and then something happens to like really end up bad. Like me and my brother weren't talking for a cool minute, and he's in the Navy right now, and I'm proud of him, for doing that shit, sticking to it, because I didn't do it. And he recently started coming around again. Like we've been talking every day on the phone. Like I'm helping him with some issues, like not issues, like I'm helping him with like some adult stuff, trying to lead him to the right direction, and that's always how it's been. My younger sister that's right under me, she's in her own world. She's doing her thing, she's working, she's in love with Bad Bunny. She's hoping one day she could kidnap him and marry him by force with a gun to his head. That's my little sister.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, she's seen this motherfucker Benito like 20 times, bro. Where's this fool from? Fucking Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, yeah.
She's been to Puerto Rico like 3 times to go see this fool, dog.
Oh, she got money?
Shit, I haven't seen that shit. I haven't got a good birthday present from her, but she in fucking Puerto Rico and shit like that. Bro. Give me a hat, motherfucker. You work at? I'm not gonna say where you work at.
Yeah.
Give me a hat, bro. And then my younger sister, Sophie, she's. I don't want to put too much of her business out there like that, but we don't talk at all due to like shit with my mother, and stuff like that. And I don't blame her. I just wish she would I wish she can open her eyes and really see where I was coming from when it came down to that whole situation. Because at the end of the day, bro, like I got nothing but loves for my siblings. Like I love them no matter what. They can say all this shit about me, but I'm always gonna love them. I'm a call away whenever they just need to talk to me, or if they're in trouble, and if I can help them in any type of way, I hope they see this and know like I'm there for you guys. I know it's never been like that. I know we've never been that happy phase, and shit like that. Maybe we were at one point, and it's just it hasn't been like that in a minute. But it's just life just takes a toll on you. Like it sucks that I'm the oldest and I can't really be there for my siblings the way I want to, but I'm trying my best. Like I just want them to know that I do love them. I'm always going to be there for them no matter what, because when it comes down to me and my siblings, we have 3 different fathers. I have my dad, I'm going to call him my sperm donor. Fuck that fool. Then my youngest 2 right after me, they have their father, which is my father because he raised me. So that's my dad. And then the youngest, she has her dad, But, even though we have different dads, at the end of the day, we're all blood. Like I said, I'm always going to be there for you guys. Hopefully you guys hear this and see this. Hopefully one of the family members, like, shows you guys this shit. And I just want to let you guys know that I do love you guys. And, just like I said, I'm just a call away. No matter what. I'm about to cry, motherfucker. Hate you.
Barely even asked anything.
I know, but I'm already going to cry.
It's all good, bro. Let it all out. Then I won't ask what I was going to ask next. All right. So let's move on from that. We talked about family dynamic. That was beautiful. Beautiful sentiment right there. You said something about your last name, like you know what it means and you know where it comes from and shit. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. So my last name is Cimental. So this is
Did you do like a project about it? Is that why you know? Or
nah, it's just a family thing that's been going around that I heard as a kid, and I always stuck with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the truth, but I always stuck with it. So my last name comes from Durango, Mexico. That's where my grandfather was from. Rest in peace. So this is what I heard as a kid. My last name means the top bull fucking the herd of cows. Being like the dynamic man. Yeah, bro. Like I said, I could be wrong. That could have been a story that like my cousins told me, you know how cousins, you know, are with younger cousins and stuff like that. You know, so that could have been, you know, like a story. Sit. So that could have been a story that they told me, you know, but that's what I always grew up with. Like, that's what my last name meant. And that's what I ran
And that's
with,
what
bro.
you live by?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Tell me that doesn't sound badass.
Sounds crazy.
The head bull, fucking the herd of cows.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, bro, that's what... But it comes from Durango, you know. They say, like, one of my great-grandfathers was a chief in the Aztec times and shit like that.
Shit.
And,
Okay.
you know how, like, back then they used to get, like, names like that. You know what I'm saying? So they say that's how we got our last name.
Very interesting.
So that's why I take pride in my last name. You know what I'm saying,
for
bro?
sure.
You
Fucking
know,
all the cows.
fucking all the cows, bro.
That's right.
Just, you know, sometimes a cow fucks you in life, you know? Not like that. Like,
Hey,
life fucks you, you know?
and we'll
But you
get to
gotta,
that.
you know what you gotta do? You gotta go back and fuck that cow, bro.
Fuck that cow.
Fuck
bro.
that cow, bro.
Moral of the story: fuck that cow.
Yes, fuck that. Fuck. Next question. Ting, ting, ting,
Next
ting.
question. All right. So we got into how you grew up and stuff, but a few episodes back, you had DJ Starchild on here, and you talked a lot about your high school memories and how you came up, and how you basically met a lot of the people that you know still to this day. Let's talk about you in high school, bro. Like, what was that like? Where did you go? What school did you go to?
Get a little sip of water, you know?
Because I feel like high school, it doesn't define us. Obviously, we all grow from it, but it is a strong basis of who you will become later on in life. You know,
Yeah, so
good or bad. But let's talk about that.
So I went to Fulton, Robert Fulton College Prep. I was there from 6th grade to 10th grade because it is a middle school and high school combined. So my first 2 years of high school I was at Fulton. Then I transferred over to Panorama my last 2 years to play. The only reason I transferred to Panorama was to play baseball with my cousin Victor.
Shout out Vic.
I go and this motherfucker doesn't have credits to be a senior. So he has to leave school and go to a continuation. So I didn't even get to play ball with him.
Did you play ball at all?
Oh, yeah. I played ball and shit like that. So I didn't even get to play ball with him. But yeah, my first 2 years at Fulton, you know, it was great. It was the same shit just because I went to there 3 years prior. You know? I was at that fucking campus for 5 fucking years, you know, so I wanted to change already. So it was either Panorama or San Fernando, and I chose Panorama because I wanted to make a name for myself because San Fernando has a big legacy of like champions and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I decided like I want to like give a name to myself, so that's why I chose Panorama to go play ball with my cousin. Growing up, like in high school, shit, I was a shuffler.
Shuffling ass fool. Show the camera.
No, fuck
Oh, okay.
that, bro.
Alright, never
If I
mind.
can find a clip one day, like I'll put it, like I'll upload it and shit
Please.
like that. I rode fixies.
Oh shit.
I played baseball. I played football. I was
Look at me. Did you used to do this?
Yeah.
Do it right now.
Yeah, I used to do that. You know? I was in student body.
Were you really?
Yeah, bro. I was fucking what was it? Senior year, I was
You're in student government or
no, student body.
what's that like?
Oh no, I'm sorry. What the fuck am I talking? I was in leadership, dumbass. My
Leadership,
bad.
okay.
Yeah, I was in leadership, and then senior year, I was elected treasurer. No, was it treasurer?
What the fuck, Cesar?
I was a motherfucker that was supposed to be It's so dumb. So look it, and then I go back and I thought about this one time, cause in 11th grade I was in leadership, and there was 4 11th graders in that class that were supposed to take over for the next year. So it was me, Vince, Brenda, and somebody else. I forgot who it was. Brenda was always going to be the president. She was going to run. We knew she was going to win because, you know, she was already part of that class. I was supposed to be VP because I always had her back, you know, and I was always like vocal about shit. You know, I would help her, you know, do presentations and shit like that. Vincent was supposed to be the person that like took pictures and stuff like that because he always was taking pictures. For some reason, I don't know why, I got elected that. Vince was somebody else, and then we had a new girl came and she was vice president. Or no, Vince was vice president. Some other girl came and took Vince's job, but Brenda stood president. So it was stupid. I don't know why the fuck that happened, bro.
I don't know either.
I don't know why the fuck that happened. But yeah, you know, leadership was dope as fuck. You know, Panorama was cool, bro. Panorama was a vibe. You know, people say, oh, that school's chunti, da-da-da-da, whatever. Everybody says that about every other
The
school.
stigma.
We did have dumbass cheerleaders in leadership.
What? You guys had cheerleaders for leadership?
But in leadership. Because, you know, like...
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I remember one time... Oh, my God, bro. I hope people in high school see this video. One time, senior year, we were playing Monroe. And we were back talking shit to Monroe. Like, Panorama and Monroe. Because, you know, we're right down the streets from each other. Our pep rally comes. There's a fucking poster up there. And it says, go... We were the Pythons. It said, go Pythons. Nobody wanted to own up to it. And we found out it was the dumb ass fucking cheerleaders, bro. They didn't want to fucking own up to that shit. But we found out it was them, bro. And that shit... High school was fun, though, bro. I don't want to get too much into detail. I had a blast in high school. If I would go back... and do it again, I would. But it is what it is. I don't talk to nobody from high school like that anymore because, not to be fucked up, I don't really give a fuck. Like, it's been 10 years since I graduated high school. Damn. I know, fuck you. I knew that was coming. But yeah, high school was fun.
We're the same
bro.
age.
I know, motherfucker. Yeah, but high school was fun, though, honestly. I had fun. I could have been having more fun, but...
Talk more about those shuffling days, because that always interests me. Like, because when I was in high school, I wasn't a shuffler. I did the truffle shuffle a couple times, but I wasn't a shuffler. And so, like... But, like, I stood back from afar and kind of watched it. Like, not wanting to participate, but also, like, so interested in it. So, I guess talk about that. Like, what did that entail? Were you in, like, a crew?
Yeah, I was part of Off the Deck. So, when I was in Fulton... I was part of Off the Deck. It was a big party crew. Uh-huh. You know, that shit was fun. Those who know. Shout out to Cheekies. That's my boy. You know, we were part of Off the Deck. Shout out Melter, Vertex, Enik, Mixwell, Star Child. You know, all of them, bro.
Did you have to, like, get jumped in or what?
Nah. You just had to sell, like, a certain amount of tickets, like, go through, like, the recruiting stage and
so it was
shit
like
like
a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, pretty much, because, you know what, thinking about it, I don't remember any money from those events. I just remember getting in for free and getting free tickets to, like, give to, like, my peoples, you know what I'm saying? I was part of...
It was like Primerica.
Yeah. Oh, my God, bro. I have stories from Primerica.
You have Primerica stories?
Yeah, bro.
Let's get into that next.
So, I was part of a shuffling crew called TC, Talented Creators. Shout out Jembot.
Love that.
Oh my God, bro. That shit's so funny to think about all the shit we used to do. Skinny jeans, different colors, skinny jeans.
You had like 2 snapbacks, one on your head,
yes, one on my waist.
Yeah. Double
Fucking,
socks.
Sometimes I did 3. One on my head, one on my waist, and one on my backpack strap. Yeah, bro.
Just in case?
I was swagged out, bro.
You were swagged the
I was
fuck out,
fucking
bro.
swagged the fuck out,
How many socks
bro.
did you used to wear?
1.
You didn't do the double?
No, I wasn't able to. My grandma would have kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Because she would have been like, what are you doing wearing? I wasn't able to sag, bro.
You weren't able to sag?
No, my family didn't let me
missed out on
sag.
that, bro.
No, I'm okay. I didn't miss out on it. I missed out on it, bro. But my family never let me sag. They're like, no, what the
Stop
fuck?
showing your ass.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they said of other things, but they're like, why the fuck you want to show your ass to the world and shit like that? It's like, it's the style, you know.
Thing right now.
Yeah, bro. But the shuffling days were great, bro. Fucking flyer parties every other weekend.
Yeah.
You know, fucking shuffling back. Bro, we used to handle our beef with a shuffle battle, bro.
I do miss that.
Dude, that shit. I remember at lunch, they would be like, hey, this person's gonna battle this person. I'm like, word. Like, what? Like, what? Like, what?
That fool has a sick ass Malaysian.
Oh, my God, bro. That shit was so dope as fuck. I'm gonna shuffle at a rave one day. I just have to be that drunk.
You think you still
bro.
have it in you?
Yeah,
Like,
hell yeah,
you
bro.
Think it's like riding a bike you'll never forget?
Yeah, hell yeah, 100%, bro.
Do you
Shuffling.
have to stretch first now though? Since you're, like,
maybe.
yeah.
You know, my knees a little giving out since then. You know, but
she'll start popping. That's never popped before.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be popping locking, and I'm not even trying to pop and lock, bro. Yeah, but the shuffling days were great back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just like how I talked about it with Ednick on that episode, bro. That shit, that was a lifestyle back then.
Hell yeah. I think for the one time you do have to like take it back. If you're gonna shuffle at a rave, you gotta dress like how you used to dress.
I'm not wearing skinny jeans.
Why not?
They're
You act
not
like
gonna-
you weren't doing that like a couple years ago.
Yeah, they're not gonna fit, bro. My thighs are thick as fuck because of fucking the gym, bro.
Okay, my bad, Mr. Thick Boy over
My
here.
God.
Anyways, Primerica.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about it. You got caught up in the scam or what?
Almost.
Talk about that.
So the way I
Who
almost
recruited you? Call them out right now. Say it first and the last.
Oh my God. So it was my ex-wife's sister. She was part of that fucking pyramid scheme for years, bro. Fucking years. Years, bro. She was part of that fucking pyramid scheme for years. And I remember right when we got out of high school, she tried to recruit us, you know, like,
She's like, do you want to work for yourself?
yeah, bro. She's on like,
Are you tired of a 9 to 5?
bro, she used to be those people at the fucking at Northridge Mall fucking trying to recruit. Yeah, bro,
Just right there next to the fucking escalators. Like, hey,
yes,
can I talk to you
bro.
real quick?
Yeah, so she used to be like that. You know, she took us to a couple meetings. We met her coach. We saw the car he drove. We saw his fucking jewelry.
you saw his fucking rented fucking Audi and shit.
Beamer. It was a
Beamer, my
Beamer.
bad, my
Yeah,
bad.
he had a Beamer. and shit like that, bro. And like
Do you want to live like this?
he would show us his apartment. You know, he would like tell us this is how much I make a year, da 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 da, and all this shit. And
I would have asked to
they
see-
would tell us, you know, fuck State Farm. You know, come to us if you're gonna
Fuck
open up a
State Farm,
They used to
homie.
call him Snake Farm and stuff like that, bro. Yeah, like I used to have life insurance with Primerica on it. Actually, not too long ago. I stopped my policy like 2 years ago because I'm all like, man, fuck this, like, fuck this pyramid scheme shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they fucking I almost got recruited. I almost took my fucking test, and the way it happened too, because I knew like 2 other people that were part of that like shit.
Yeah.
So when she had took me to one of those meetings, I seen 2 other people that I know, and I was like, oh fuck. Then at first they almost got me. At first I'm like, you know what, this could be dope as fuck, da da da, and all this shit. Then they told me how much I need to put down. Yeah, I don't have that. Sorry, bye. You know, so yeah, fuck. I mean, make your money. You know,
If you can get your money doing Primerica, go and get your money. But don't call all your fucking cousins and your friends from high school that you haven't talked to and be like, hey, I got an opportunity for us.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, what?
Let that be your business.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Primerica was almost a fucking phase for me, but
I
thank
feel like
God.
everybody has been hit up at least once for some Primerica shit.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, I remember one time I was talking to some guy at the mall, but he seemed cool. You know, like we were just talking, and then he goes like, "Hey, can I ask what you do for work?" And I told him. He goes like, "Oh, well, I have a better." As soon as he said that, I was like, "Wait, are you gonna say Primerica?" He's like, "Yeah." How'd you know? I was like, "Have a good day, bro. I'm out of here."
That's the most annoying thing, bro. You're having a conversation with the dude or fucking girl, whatever. You're in Target, and they're just like, "What do you do for a living?"
Nah, bro, that shit's
I'm
fucking.
like,
Here we
fucking
go. You
wasting
just
my
fucked it up.
time.
You just fucked it
my
up,
day
bro.
up.
Yeah, but that shit. Yeah, I almost had that stupid ass Primerica stage, you know. But
Hey man, shout out to you.
to each their own. You know?
Shout out to Primerica though.
Yeah, shout out Primerica. Shout out those
Are
pyramid
they still
schemes, bro.
around? Do you
Yeah,
think
they are.
those people during COVID went and did like the stock market trading bullshit?
Oh no, they were living off EDD, bro. Oh, they couldn't because they didn't have
They
nothing
didn't
to
have a
back it up.
job,
Shit, bro. Who knows what they were doing? They're probably doing that stock market shit.
right?
Yeah,
The
like
crypto, not the crypto shit. but
Dogecoin and all that bullshit. Yeah, they're
all that
probably,
bullshit.
Yeah, they're probably doing that. You know,
Crazy.
Well,
man.
hope
Going
y'all
to
did good.
conferences and fucking taking notes and shit.
that was almost me, bro.
That's
Relax,
crazy.
all right?
How different your life would have been, bro.
I would have been in the shitter, bro.
You would have been in the shit.
My ex sister-in-law was in the fucking shitter for years. She didn't have money to her fucking name. She fucked up like 3 cars. And this is not talking shit to her. You know, she was just,
No, but we'll get to that.
you know, she was just, you know, just.
All right. Enough of that. We got through that. Let's get to some of these fan questions. You put on your story on the Let You Tell It Pod page, at Let You Tell It Pod. And a few, homies, fans, people ask some questions. So let's get into it. Do you have that actually? Because I don't.
I sent it to you.
I know, but I'm using the phone.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So let me just get that from you if you don't mind.
Un momento, people. Un momento.
Un momento, por favor.
And shit, maybe somebody else commented on it. We don't know.
Facts. Shout out to you guys for sending in questions.
Thank you guys, whoever ask questions, and stuff like that. And I appreciate that shit. We just hit 1,700 on the podcast page. We're at 435 on the YouTube page. So let's run those up by the end of the year. I told you guys, if we get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm doing it. 500. Sorry. If we get to 500 subscribers by January 1st, I'm doing a big giveaway next year. Bigger than the one I just had with Flower Crafters. But he's going to be in it as well, plus other vendors. But if we get to 500 subscribers and 2,000 followers on IG, then I'm going to make it even bigger. But you guys got to get us there. So
500 subs, 2,000 subscribers.
No.
Caesar's dropping wait, no.
500 subs,
500 subs,
2,000 followers.
2,000 followers. Caesar's dropping a shuffling vid on the main page, on the pod page.
That could be part of it too. But
all right.
Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get to 500 subs.
Let's do it.
Don't forget to follow on IG. Let's get to 2,000 followers. And I got a surprise for y'all when that happens.
Should I say who asked the question?
Nah, you don't have to say that.
All right. No free shout outs. Fuck y'all. Somebody asked, what inspired you to start a podcast?
So I think I mentioned this before. I started this off with one of my cousins. The reason we started this podcast was because me and him used to talk on the phone for hours, and we used to talk about dumb shit. We used to talk about shit happening in life, shit happening in the world. And people say, you guys should start a podcast. You guys are a great duo. We started it, but I'm the last one standing. So I think the answer to that is just, I love to talk. Nobody's going to stop me from talking my opinion, unless you pay my bills. But if you don't pay my bills, don't tell me what to do. And I just love I want to bring a spotlight to the Valley that a lot of people are trying to do as well, from rappers to artists to, businesses out here and stuff like that. We're all trying to work together to bring that spotlight that we deserve to show everybody who we really are. So I think that's what inspired me to do the podcast.
Love that. All right, somebody else asked, what's your major goal that you want to accomplish for 2026? So let's do personal and for the pod.
Personal goal for 2026 is just to be stable in life, be able to wake up every day, have a full-time job, have money in my pocket, make sure my dogs are good, make sure myself is good, my health, my wealth. And the people around me also, my close friends, my family that I still talk to, and just don't take it for granted. We don't know when our ticket's gonna be punched off this earth. It could be any day now, so it's just not to take 2026 for granted. Which I did take 2025 for granted. I lived it to the fullest. Nope. I think 2025 was one of my best years ever. And it's thanks to a lot of fucking people that I'm going to make a video about that next time.
Love that.
And now for the podcast, right?
Yeah, for the pod. What are some major goals you want to accomplish for the podcast?
To take over the fucking podcast game, bro. To become the number one podcast. And it's not we are going to become the number one podcast in the fucking world. Shout out to everybody that's in the way. Because we come in like a freight train. It's either you on board or you getting ran over. It's as simple as that. Ain't nothing stopping us from fucking going where the fuck we're meant to go. And we are going past the top. I'm talking about we going so fast up that hill. Once we get to the top, we're shooting into space. And staying up there.
That's right. Let you tell it.
Tight shit.
All right. Who is one collaboration that you would want to do in 2026? Famous... it says famous or not famous. I want your famous and
Non-famous?
I don't want to say non-famous. That sounds disrespectful, but like maybe someone from around here that we know personally, and then someone like
Collab
famous.
like with the pod?
Yeah, collaboration, like someone that you would a guest on the podcast.
I want to have the Brown Bag. I want to do a collab with Brown Bag, you know, because
Hell yeah.
they've been one of my inspirations, you know. Like, they did a contest for one of their shows, like one of their last 2 shows, you know. We almost won that. You know, we had the comments blowing up. You know, we got a shout out from Vic and Duno. You know, they're family. You know, I talked to them. You know, they, you know, shout out Rosecrans Vic, shout out Letty. You know, they gave me advice when I asked for it and stuff like that. But, you know, to do a collab with Brown Bag for sure. That's like one of them. Somewhere, like, does it have to be in the Valley?
Or whatever, bro.
Okay, so
It's your podcast.
for sure, one person I do want to do a podcast with, and it's somebody who inspired me to start podcasting. It's a podcast I used to listen to called One Size Fits Most, and it's Teddy Mora. Teddy Mora, yeah, he used to be on
Power now.
Yeah, he used to be on Power. He used to be on Wild 'N Out, and he used to do a podcast with his best friend Julian. Shout out Julian Juju. And they're the ones that inspired me to really do a podcast. And Teddy, I've always fucked with Teddy. I've listened to him on Power. I met him at Panorama when I was there a couple of times when he was on the street team. He's always been a great fucking person. He has an amazing soul. You know, shout out to him and Ashley. They had their kids. I think they had twins, if I'm not mistaken. I miss your guys' podcast. I used to listen to that shit spiritually. So Teddy Mora, I'm gonna go ahead and clip this. Y'all go ahead and tag Teddy Mora in the comments so I could get a collab with him, because he's one person that truly inspired me to start a podcast.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Teddy Mora.
My mom says that we look alike.
Yeah, I see it. Fucking maleta.
All right. Somebody else asked something that you would want to learn that you've been wanting to and haven't had the time to.
Skateboarding.
Like, what's something you want? What, skateboard?
I need to learn how to ollie. Shout out to my best friend Mike.
I feel like that's not that hard. Like, I feel like you could do that.
I can't do it right now.
No, but like, we'll go after this. We'll go figure it out.
But skateboarding. I mean, I know how to ride a fucking skateboard,
right,
but learning how to do an ollie and do a drop in a fucking pool, that's something personally
Jesus
on my
Christ.
personal goal that I want to learn.
And if you get the page to 500 subs and 2,000 followers by the end of this year, we'll have a video of that.
That's fine. That's valid. That's valid. I like that.
So skateboarding, you said that's something you want to learn.
Yeah,
Jesus
skateboarding.
Christ, heard that one. All right. Somebody asked, "What do you think the old you would tell you now if he were to see you?"
What the old me would tell me now?
Yeah.
Or shouldn't it be the other way around, that question? What would me tell the old me?
That's what they asked.
So what would the old me tell me
Like,
now?
say, like, you in high school, right? Or you know, younger, you 10 years ago. If he saw you right now, what do you think he would say?
I think he'd be proud. I think younger me seeing me now would be proud of who the person I became. After everything I went through in life, and not even just with my ex relationship, you know, just everything that happened in life, you know, getting taken from my family by you know, the social worker, you know, or what is it, CCSS, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah. Well, no, but yeah.
You know, the street I grew up on, you know, drive-bys happening every day. I could have caught a stray bullet, you know, like they say, bullets ain't got no names, you know. To, you know, overcoming a lot of my struggles, overcoming, you know, the bullshit stuff I've been through and everything in life. You know, I think the younger me would be very proud of the person I'm becoming today, and it's only getting better. I know it took a while, but hey, you got to start somewhere, right? And I think it's only going up and getting better from here of who I'm becoming as a man.
I think so too, bro.
Thank you.
Somebody else asked, what keeps you going when life gets tough? When you're down and out.
Just knowing I woke up that day.
Yeah.
Knowing that I was given the chance to wake up, and whatever moment I'm in, just to think like, hey, well, you're here. You're alive. Because, like I said, you don't know when the fuck your ticket's going to be punched, bro. They say that when Jesus needs you, when God needs you, you know, they're going to call you. You know, they're going to call you up to where they need to call you. And, you know, everything happens for a reason and stuff like that. So, I mean, like, when I'm down, I just think about, like, I'm here, you know, like, I was able to wake up. I'm able to be thinking about this stupid shit that I'm thinking about. That's probably not even worth it, you know. And I just think about the position I'm in, you know, like, yeah, and the gym, honestly, bro, the gym.
The gym keeps you going when life gets tough.
Hell yeah, bro. That's the stress reliever right there.
Fuck yeah, man. All right, last question. 2 people asked this question,
All right.
but it's the last question from the fans.
All right.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Personally, or like with like everything?
Actually, okay, so one person asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Another person asked, where do you see yourself with your podcast in 5 years? So I guess answer both of those.
I'll start with the podcast. Like I said, taking over the fucking game, bro.
Whole game.
Being number fucking 1 forever for the rest of this shit, bro. Everybody,
not the 2 or the 3.
Everybody understanding who the fuck the Valley is and where the fuck what we represent.
Big Ocho.
Fucking, bro, taking over the game, having people wanting to collab with me, having fucking No Jumper hitting me up, having fucking
live
the
shows.
Joe Budden hitting me up, having sold out live shows like the Brown Bag. Shout out Brown Bag.
At
having,
the Novo.
Yeah, fuck that. Crypto.
At
Dodger
the
Stadium. Forum. We selling that bitch out.
SoFi, bitch.
Fucking people fucking hitting us up. Hey, I want to fly you out here to fucking promote this club.
Fly us out. We'll do whatever you want.
Yeah. All right, hold on there.
Whatever.
But fuck, taking over the game, bro. The sky's the fucking limit. And ain't nobody stopping, bro. Manifestation. I'll put your fucking mind to it, and it's gonna fucking happen.
Facts.
We're taking over this shit. Ain't nobody stopping the Let You Tell It podcast.
Not you, you or you.
Nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be the fucking president of the United States.
You ain't stopping
fuck
shit.
you, Trump.
Fuck
all
that
right?
guy.
But ain't
Fuck
nobody
ICE.
stopping that. And where I see myself personally in 5 years.
Taking over the fucking game.
Taking fuck, bro. I see myself in a home, owning a home. I see myself maybe with some kids.
Oh shit.
Love
that for you.
Give my dogs the backyard they fucking deserved all this time. Owning multiple businesses and shit, bro. Just fucking getting to the bag, bro. Living life day by day. Not taking it for granted. And really fucking being on top of my shit, bro. Stop slacking off.
Stop jacking off, bro.
Stop fucking wasting opportunities that have been given to me. Stop taking advantage of them and just fucking really get to work already. And do what the fuck we gotta do to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Like I said, we don't know when the fuck we're gonna go, but we gotta make the fucking best of it while we're fucking here. So let's do that. Let's get this money to pockets fatter, circles smaller and tighter.
Keep it tight.
And fucking just living life to the fullest by every day.
All right. Before we go, we asked everybody on the podcast, what's one piece of advice that you can give to the people out there that would really motivate them to go out and get some fucking money? I think I kind of butchered that last part, but you get what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah. A lot of people have said great words about this question when we asked them, bro. Me, I'm trying to figure out the way to put this in a good way. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. The reason they're telling you you can't do it is because they never did it. They never had the balls to do it. And they're just mad that they know that you can accomplish that. Don't let the little people fucking tell you you're not able to do it. Because anybody can fucking do it. There's people who have done it and literally set the fucking path for us to fucking do it. It's not going to come easy. It's not. It's real blood, sweat, and tears in anything you fucking put your mind to. It's going to be hard blood, sweat, and tears. It's going to be long days, longer nights, early mornings, late nights. But as soon as you put your mind to it, you manifest it, it's going to fucking happen. Don't fucking stop it. Go do what the fuck you want to do in life. Ain't nobody going to... There's nobody that can stop you but your fucking self. That's the only person that can stop you from doing what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking, like I said, don't listen to the little people that fucking have little mindsets. Keep people in your circle that want to continue to elevate. Don't be with people in your circle that are doing the same bummy ass shit every day or every fucking weekend. People in your life that want to fucking grow, that want more for themselves. Keep that in your life. And keep God in your life, fuck motherfucker.
Oh.
Alright? Don't let nobody tell you can't fucking do it. Cause you could. The reason they're telling you that, like I said, they couldn't do it. And they know you're gonna accomplish it. So keep that in your head, bro. And you know what? That's the way we're gonna end this fucking bitch.
That's fucking right.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the other episode of Let You Tell It podcast. I'm Cesar.
I'm Seen Alma.
And we out this bitch.
Lead a horse to the water, you can't make him drink. I've been bringing my family in and praying more to my reach. I've been doing make me feel alive, give a fuck what niggas thinking. I'm smiling but I'm dead inside, lost my niggas to the street shit.